Top Spirits, and I'm back with another video, man. Simple. Now, I don't know what exactly I'm gonna say in this video. I don't. But I feel the need to at least speak on it because one of the biggest inspiration for me growing up was Kobe. My biggest inspiration. I seen him push through things that nobody else has. And the main thing that he always preached was no matter what, push through, don't give up. And that's the main reason I'm making this video, is because even though this situation is hard, the type of dude that Kobe was, he would still want everybody to push through, everybody to stay focused, and everybody to be able to handle it. So this is crazy, man, because, and like I said, I don't know what I'm going to say in this video. It might be rambling. I don't care. But Kobe inspired a lot of people. He inspired a lot of people. He inspired the world, not just on the court, but off the court. He did so much. He had foundations and all that. And before, I don't want to focus too much on Kobe, because what even hurt worse is his daughter was with him. Gigi, she was 13. She was a girl that, she was the girl that you always seen with Kobe when he was in the games. He talking to about basketball. She was good in basketball. She had a whole life ahead of her. And she passed away too because she was on the plane crash. She was in the plane crash. Now, I know about spirituality. I know that this isn't our only lifetime. I know that even though once we die, who we really are, our spirit will live on. But this still hurts, man. It hurts. And it took me some... It's crazy, man, because everybody grew up off Kobe. And before I forget, not just Kobe and his daughter, but the other people that were in the crash as well. Because at the time I'm making this video, it's only been confirmed that it was him and his daughter, and it was some more people, but they haven't been confirmed yet. But this is tough. This is tough, man. Like, Kobe was such a big inspiration to me. Like, watching that last game, his last game, he dropped 61. I think it was 61 points. 61 points. And if I'm wrong about that, Laker fans, I'm sorry, but I know, I'm pretty sure it was 61 points. But Kobe was such a big inspiration, man. And that sucks. And what sucks the most is that his family got to deal with this. I know it was some bogus reports coming out on some news sites saying all of his daughters was in there. From right now, they've pulled back on those statements because they're view hungry. They want to be the first to post those, so they put false information out there. But at the time now, it's only just him and his daughter confirmed. And that sucks because his wife, I know it's hurting her. Vanessa, I know that's something that's tough to deal with. And it's much easier. I'm spiritual, and I know what comes after you drop this body. I know that, like, I'm aware of that, but it sucks seeing people die prematurely. It does. Kobe Bryant is dead. And that's very hard for me to say, because it don't even feel right coming out of my mouth. But I think I know everybody's mourning, everybody's sad, but remember all the things that Kobe preached. Remember all the things that he taught you, all the lessons. Remember how inspired you felt when you seen him hitting big shots, how you seen him push through injury, how you seen him work his ass off. Remember those things. Remember those moments. And even though you're feeling sad, still feel joyful that we had the opportunity to watch him, to actually see him. Because for my generation, Kobe was Michael Jordan. He was the Michael Jordan of us. We didn't see, we saw Kobe. And it sucks because I know in those last moments, he did everything he could to get them out of that situation. He did everything he could. And what probably hurt the most was the fact that he seen his daughter scared and he knew he couldn't do anything. But I know that he did everything he could. And it's sad because from a spiritual standpoint, his spirit, who he really is, his spirit, his daughter's spirit, who they really are, spirit energy. They're not their physical body. So when they died, those spirits left that body. So now they got to accept that that has happened and they got to move on. And for people who aren't aware of spirituality, and even if people are, like, sometimes it's very hard to accept the fact that you're dead and you could possibly be looking at yourself and that lifetime is over for you, because you know what you had and you know the things you still wanted to achieve while you were here. So that sucks, because I just hope they don't linger around here too long in this physical realm. I hope that they, because when they died, they still had life energy. So it's going to take a while for their life energy to become subtle so they can move on to the afterlife and possibly reincarnate if they choose to. So they're going to be here for a while that energy becomes feeble. But I'm not trying to make this video too long, but Kobe, thank you for everything that you ever taught me, taught the world, and you taught people, because you changed and impacted a bunch of people's lives in many ways. I always hope by one small chance I had a chance to meet him. I always hoped that I had a chance to see him play, but that didn't happen. But I'm just, at this point, I'm grateful for the fact that I was able to witness him. And he was a tremendous man, absolute saint. And it sucks that the good people have to die prematurely, and the people who are doing all these bad things to society, they live longer. But understand this: who Kobe Bryant really was, who his daughter Gigi really was, and who really was, well, and the other passengers, who they really were. They are spirit energy. And just because their body died, they didn't die. They just left that body because that body can no longer support and house life. So now they're back to their true form. So who they are, who they really are, they aren't dead. But those physical bodies that we knew, that we were attached to, are no more. And I'm trying to see if there's anything else I want to say in this video. I'm a diehard Laker fan, man. Like, I'm a diehard Laker fan. I've been watching. I remember playing with Kobe Bryant on a Nintendo 64 NBA courtside. I remember playing with Kobe Bryant on that game. The first 2K I ever had, I think it was 2K2. I used to play with the Lakers on there. I'm 22, by the way. I'm a diehard Laker fan. I know everything about Kobe. And I don't want people, and it's all crazy because LeBron just passed his all-time scoring record last night. It's always crazy how when somebody's in the spotlight for something, that's when they pass away. That is crazy to me. How that always seems to be the case. But I'm a diehard Lakers fan. I've been a Lakers fan, man. When we had the terrible years, when we had Wesley Johnson, Ryan Kelly, Robert Sacre, Jordan Hill, Jody Meeks, all my Lakers fans, y'all know who I'm talking about. Those years were rough. And the thing I remember most about Kobe is the way he reminded the world of who he was that one last time in that final game. Seeing him do that one more time, man. That was inspiring. And it sucks. I hate that his daughter had to, like, I'm not saying there's no such thing as a good death, premature death. There's not. But it was much easier for me to deal with this when I knew it was just Kobe, and I was just hoping that it wasn't his daughters, because Kobe lived at least half his life. And if he could have gave his life to save his daughters, his daughter, he would have. And she had her whole life in front of her. She was going to be a great basketball player. She was a very smart, intelligent, and beautiful young woman becoming her own. She was. Oh, my phone's about to die. And she was going to be great. And I just feel bad for their family, man. And I'm not trying to act like no tough guy or anything. Trust me, this hurts. It really does. But like I said, and I'm going to say this, and it's going to be tough for me to say this, but when I made my video on Juice WRLD, I said the same thing. I hope that Kobe Bryant spirit, his daughter's spirit, and the rest of the passenger spirit, which is who they really are, I hope they can accept that their time and those bodies are over, and they can move on to the afterlife. And they have to come back here in a different form to learn and complete more lessons, then so be it. Y'all just let me know below, man, what was some of y'all favorite Kobe Bryant memories, and like just let me know, because this is tough. This is tough, man. Like, you see I got on right now, 24, Kobe. I bought this jersey years ago, like 2000, I think 2015 I bought this jersey. I've had it ever since 2015. I got some Kobe's on right now, even though y'all can't see them. It's actually the Kobe 9s, the green ones. But this is a tough time, man. And what I want everybody to do, kill the comparisons, LeBron and Kobe, kill all that, and focus on appreciating these people while they're here, because life can end like that. Death can come like that, instantly. Man, it sucks, man. This sucks. I know everybody in LA is hurt. Everybody across the world is hurt. People in China are hurt. They love Kobe. So before y'all see these athletes, yeah, you may not like them as a competitor, but remember that they're still human. I see players like Tom Brady get so much hate. Remember, they're still human, because when they're gone, they're gone. That lifetime, that body is not coming back. When they're gone, they're gone. So remember that before you start sending hate and spewing hate towards these athletes simply because they beat your team or eliminated y'all from a game or playoff or whatever, man. Kobe Bryant was the best player since Michael Jordan to me, and nobody will ever tell me otherwise. Up until 2000 to 2010, it was Kobe. He dominated the league. Like when I watched Kobe, man, seeing how he hit those shots, those fadeaways, it sent chills down my body. Like, how is he doing this? He was a tremendous athlete, very smart, very intelligent, spoke multiple languages. And he was the biggest inspiration for me growing up, to never give up, to work hard, and it'll pay off. So for everybody that's Kobe fans, and trust me, I understand where you're coming from. I know y'all hurt. I know y'all sad. But also remember the good moments. And remember all the moments that he made you feel excited, made you feel happy, made you feel like, oh my God, why did he shoot that? Oh, pass the ball. Remember all those things, and you know, just remember him in a good way, because he was an amazing person. And his daughter was an amazing girl. And I hate... And to everybody else that was on that plane that lost their lives prematurely, it's sad. Remember, we are all spiritual beings having a human experience. Who we really are is spirit energy. We are not this body. So even though your body drops, who you really are will live on. Death is not the end. It's only the beginning of a new journey. And that's the only thing. That's what Kobe, his daughter, and everybody else on that plane are doing. They're on the path, not the path. They're on the way to starting a new journey. Ty Spiritual signing out, bro.